Welcome to Allen's Day. This is going to be part 3, working on the 5100E John Deere. This is a new tractor that we got in, and we are doing some upgrades on here to get it as close to perfect as we can. If you want to watch previous episodes, part 2, we worked on some guarding. Part 1 was just a introduction and delivery of the machine. Stay tuned, and we've got a lot more to go on this tractor. Talk to you later. I'll bring you back when we got something to show you on the toolbox. The next item I'm going to look at upgrading is this toolbox. Not quite sure what the thought process was by having this sticking out in the air out here. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but it's not going to work for my application. Oh, there's Taz. He's out here to help me, and as you can see, he's already checked it out, and he's got cat tracks all over the top there. Oh, back to what we're doing here. This toolbox just isn't going to suit our needs for what we're doing, so I'm going to take this bracket off. It just bolts on right here, and I am going to come up with something different than what this is, and it's going to bracket's going to bolt into these holes, bolt those. So I got 4 places to bolt on whatever bracket I want to put a toolbox on here. This is one I am going to have to draw it up in 3D just to get a good feel for what we want to do and how we want to do this. So there's a few different things we have to deal with. Is putting a toolbox there, a little bigger one there. It is going to be over the top of the diesel tank filt neck. So I'm back on this toolbox upgrade project here. Started out with, came up and started sketching some stuff up, put some shop drawings together, and then here's the start of what we came up with. So this box is going to be a toolbox, and then it's also going to get used for a security door for the fuel in here. That way we can take and I got to get this lock set put on the far side, and then once that's in there, we can take and lock up this fuel door just to keep the temptation of somebody messing with it. And then also there's going to be room to put some tools in there. Well, it's time to get started to weld on this box. I'll show you what we got going on here. Well, I'd get a prettier weld if I would TIG weld this, but I've just got the wire weld today. One side done, a couple more to go, and we'll have her. Well, I'll get you in here and show you a little bit closer what the weld looks like. So, well, I've got to weld this joint up, and you can see that there's a good sized gap in here. And with aluminum, aluminum doesn't like gaps. Well, we got it. It's not very pretty, but we got it. The machine I'm using to weld this up is a Lincoln Power MIG 300. It's an older unit, but it still does a pretty good job for welding up this aluminum. It's a push-pull gun, 40-43 wire, 0-30,000s with argon for gas. And you can see on there, that's the weld that this machine will lay down. So hopefully on this box here, I won't have to pick up a grinder on it. I'll just leave that finished weld edge on there. That looks pretty decent. So, well, the next step is get the door welded up and get the latch in it. Well, I just finished up the toolbox for the tractor. Cover's on it now. It is bolted and secured in the back side here. And what we've got going on the inside here is there's our fuel cap. Now we can keep it secured because there is a padlock on the lockable on the outside of our slam lock here. And also the snow and the ice is going to be off the top of your caps when you go fill it. It's not going to be, you're getting water in your fuel. Also, there is plenty of room in here to be creative and come up with something for either some shelves in there or specific items that you want to put in there. But, well, we got the next 40 years of the tractor's life or more to figure what we want to do with the inside this box. But for right now, I'm calling her done. There's a lot more that we've got to do on the tractor, and I will be showing you that in the part 4 moving on. So this is the end of part 3, updating and modifying the toolbox for the John Deere 5100E. Like I said, this is a new unit. This is week 1 into it, and there are some other items that we did on there. You'll have to look back on the part 2 video where we did some work putting the guard around the tank and also putting a door cover over the def. You can take a look at that. But thanks for watching. We'll catch you on part 4. Thank you. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.